Today we're taste testing the most popular Valentine's Day chocolate to tell you which one is best.
We're going to be testing brands like Godiva, Russell Stover, and Lindor and rating them on a scale from 1 to 10. And the top 2 with the highest combined score will move on to a final round where we're going to determine what the best chocolate for your Valentine is.
That's right, and guys, chocolate is super important, but it's not the only thing that you need to do for Valentine's, so make sure for that special someone you do something like flowers, maybe even a candlelight dinner. Whatever it is, just make it special and make sure that they enjoy the special day.
Okay, well, that's enough of that. Let's eat some chocolate.
All right, let's go. I think first up is Hersheys. So let's get that out and start our sampling.
Actual size? I don't even believe
I
it.
don't, that's all. Well, those are teensy weensy.
So here we have our Hersheys Pot of Gold's Premium Collection. Some,
fancy.
Yeah, very premium Valentine's candy.
And we actually got this one in a heart-shaped container. Not all of them come in heart-shaped containers, but around Valentine's Day you can usually find them like that. So we've got a loose wire.
We do have a loose wire, but we also have
some chocolate. These are chocolate truffles. We've got a dark and we've got a milk, and in most of the candies that we have today, we have a dark and a milk. A couple of them we only have darks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna taste the milk and we're gonna taste the dark, and we're just gonna combine a 1 out of 10 score and give that for each one. So should we get started?
I think we should, after
All
we
right.
fix this loose wire.
Let's do it.
Milk or dark chocolate?
Well, I like dark, you like milk.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the reason why we did both, because, and you guys out there, I'm sure a lot of you like dark and a lot of you like milk, so we're doing both.
Let's start with dark.
All right, dark it is. It tastes very much like Hershey chocolate. I can tell you that right off the bat.
Which isn't my favorite, actually.
No, I mean, it's good, but
You know what? Yeah, it's chocolate.
it's a good
right?
everyday chocolate, but not really anything special.
But contrary to what it said on the box, I don't think it's going to be the most premium that we're going to try
No,
today.
I don't think so. And I actually didn't get a lot of the, you know, in a truffle, you've got the hard outer and the soft inner. I did taste a little bit of the softer
There was
stuff.
a little bit, but not much.
But not very much. Okay.
Let's go for the milk.
And it didn't taste very dark to me either. But
Yeah.
let's see what the milk tastes like. Wow, they're not much different.
You know what? I think I'm going to have to give it a lower score just because there's like no difference between the two.
Yeah, I think the dark had a little bit more like darker chocolate taste, and the milk was a little bit sweeter,
But not really much
not
at
a
all.
whole lot. Yep, I'm gonna have to give that a 5.
I'm going to give it a 5 as well, right in the middle.
Okay, 5 it is. All right, up second is Russell Stover. This comes in at 53 cents an ounce. The Hershey was 96 cents an ounce, right about in the middle. This is definitely on the lower end. In fact, this is probably,
prices.
yeah, the lower end of prices. We're gonna see about quality and taste.
Yep.
You can't just get this in truffles like you could some of the other candy.
Yeah.
It's just an assortment. Well, in this assortment that we got, it only had the dark. So this is one
Okay.
of the two that is just gonna be the dark chocolate truffle.
It does have that nice fancy drizzle on top. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
It
it
actually
looks
does.
a little bit fancier than the
A little
Hershey's.
more fancy, that's
Yeah.
right. And gold box is kind of cool too.
All
Should
right.
we give this a try? I'm gonna
we should.
do half this time.
Okay, me too. Oh, wow.
I actually like the inside of that.
That is way better than the Hershey's, in my
It
opinion.
is.
That's way better.
Wow. I'm surprised. I did not expect Russell Stover, the least expensive brand, to beat really any of the other ones, but
Yeah, now I'm reconsidering what I gave Hershey, because I thought a 5 was pretty low, but I don't want to give this one like an 8 because it's way better than Hershey, but then have the other ones also be way better.
you never
So,
know. Maybe
I don't
it
know.
is the best.
Maybe it is.
That would be crazy, but actually really not a bad candy.
I think I'm going to have to, you know, I don't know if I want to go all the way to 8, so I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's definitely a lot better than Hershey.
Wow, that's surprising. I'm gonna have to go with the, I'm trying to decide between a 7 and an 8. I'm gonna have to go with an 8.
All right, that's a pretty high score.
Yeah, all
Average of, well, I guess 7.75, huh?
5, yep, all right.
Next up, we've got C's Candies. This one comes in a milk chocolate truffle and dark chocolate.
Yeah, we actually went and hand-picked these. That's one of the nice things about C's is you can get whatever you want. And in this case, we wanted truffles, milk and dark. So C's comes in, it costs you to go pick those out the way you want them.
Right.
$1.54 per ounce. So that was the second highest cost of all the candies that we got. So let's see how they do as far as taste.
Let's see. I'm going for the milk first.
Milk? I mean, these are nice and big. These are bigger than the other ones so far.
You know what? It's good, but
Not what I would expect.
Yeah, can you really say that's a lot better than Russell Stover?
Mm-mm.
I don't think you can.
No, I can't. But it's milk, and milk is not my favorite.
But milk is my favorite. Yeah, and I didn't like it that much.
You didn't like it as much? Okay, well, let's see what the dark can do.
I think that's better.
It's smoother, creamier.
Interesting.
Slightly better taste.
I prefer milk chocolate, but I think the dark was better in this case.
Yeah,
but you know what? I still don't know if it was even better at all than the Russell Stover.
Really? I think it was.
If you take into account the milk chocolate, which I think you do, then
this is true.
It's probably about the same.
I can't do that. Caesar's my favorite.
I think, I know, I thought I really liked it because you really like it. And when you bring it home, it seems like it's this big special occasion.
It is.
But
it's good.
Comparing it to the cheapest one, it's not even really that much better.
Well, I would have to agree that the milk chocolate was
I don't know what they're doing with the milk.
Was not
the dark was
better.
Good.
The dark was really good.
I'm giving it a 7.
Oh, man.
With both of them.
I'm going to give it 7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
Yeah. Dang, that stinks.
Next up, we've got Lindor. This is one of my personal favorites, and it's coming in at 78 cents per ounce.
Yeah, I think that one is the second
cheapest.
Second cheapest, yep. And this comes in dark, milk, and white chocolate in this assortment.
Of course, we're just going to be trying the dark and the milk, because we're not trying white with any of the other ones.
And these are in little balls, so, you know, kind of fun.
Yes, they are. Now, if I remember correctly from eating these, the kind of softer part of the truffle on the inside is very soft and very satisfying in your mouth and very delicious.
All right, well, let's see if your memory serves you well.
You want to go for milk or dark?
Let's do milk.
Milk, all right.
I've got some crumbles that fell off. I'm going to start with that.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. That kind of breaks apart a lot. The middle is way softer than the other one.
Way soft. That tastes good.
You can see how it kind of just broke into pieces. That was probably the best milk that we've had so far.
That's really good.
Okay.
I love
How about the dark?
All right, let's go for the dark. Oh. I don't know if I got a weird one, but it seems like the chocolate on the outside is thinner. Did it seem like that to you?
Mine doesn't seem really thinner, but the middle of that one seems really buttery to me.
Oh, you know what?
Kind of
it does.
Weird.
It is kind of weird.
It's also really soft like the milk one, but I don't like the flavor as much.
Oh, really? I like it.
On the dark. I really like the milk, though. The milk chocolate Lindor, I think, has been the best milk chocolate one so far. But the dark, I would say, has not been the best dark.
You know what? Now that you mention that, that's really weird. It kind of tastes like they just put some, it's not just straight butter,
chocolate flavored butter.
Yeah, it's pretty buttery in there, but
kind of weird.
Yeah, the milk is really good.
Well, I do like the soft center. That's pretty cool. It's the only one with a really soft center like that. So I'm going to give that one probably, I'm going to go with a 7.
Okay, well,
Lindor.
I'm sticking to what I said at the beginning. This is the best one for me so far. I'm giving it an 8.
Oh, wow. All right. All right, coming up number 5, we've got Godiva. This one is what I would say a lot of people think of as the premium chocolate brand. And the price also shows that. It's $1.70 an ounce.
Which is our most expensive one we're trying today.
Yeah, and I actually got this at Target. If you go buy this at the mall or something like that, it's gonna run you more than that. So this is also an assortment. It's got a dark chocolate
truffle, which is called the
truffle. Yep, dark chocolate
eclipse.
And the milk chocolate isn't a typical truffle
because it has hazelnut in it.
Let's give these a try and see if they're worth $1.70. Ouch.
You want to go dark this time first?
Sure, we'll try dark this time.
Whoa, very dark.
It is. Yep, that chocolate is much darker than
that is really, really dark. I think it actually gave the percent on this card 72% cocoa.
I like dark chocolate. I think it's good. It's definitely not as sweet as some of the others.
Yeah, I think it's good, just not my favorite because it's so dark. Did I already mention it has a way different texture? It's almost, I don't know, it's like chewy kind of. I can't think of the word.
Yeah, it is a little different than the others.
It has a really weird
texture. I think it's because
texture.
of the center, how it's not like as hard as some of them, but it wasn't like gooey or really soft like the Lindor was.
Yeah,
it's kind
this
of in
has
between.
A different texture. All right, let's go for the milk. Again, that weird,
different too.
That weird texture.
Oh, that's hazelnut.
The hazelnut is really coming through.
I was getting kind of a coffee flavor. I don't know if it is, but I'm not a coffee connoisseur.
I'm not getting coffee.
It's definitely not like the other ones so far. I would say I don't like that one very much.
I don't think I do either.
But the dark one, let me try that one.
I'm not a huge fan of the dark either.
That one's also got kind of a buttery center taste.
Yeah. Man, maybe it's just because we're not, you know, sophisticated enough, or maybe it's because I'm young and I don't have a developed palate, but I'm thinking right now, just because it's the most expensive doesn't mean it's the best.
No.
This one's not my favorite.
This one's not my favorite either, but
Ooh.
I think it's still good. I'll probably have to give this one probably a 7.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 6, so not too bad, but I don't think it's worth the $1.70 per ounce.
Not at all.
Finally, we've got Dove. We've had some pretty cool, I guess, packaging so far, but I think this one has got to be my favorite. The pink, and then this gold metal cap on top, and then this nice ribbon to take it off.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty fancy.
I've never seen a canister like this from Dove, so I think this is probably new for this year. And not only is the canister cool, but look at that packaging. That's just...
The actual wrapping on the candy is super cool too.
A+ for Valentine's Day. Yeah, you gotta give it to Dove.
For the price, it comes right down the center. It's exactly $1 per ounce.
Yep, not bad.
All right, I'm excited for this.
All right, and these are just the dark chocolate truffles that we're gonna try.
All right, looks pretty cool. It's a half circle, semicircle.
Dome. Yeah, give it a try.
Let's do it. Whoa, what is going on?
I love Dove chocolate. Dove dark chocolate is really good.
There's almost a little bit of a fruit, like raspberry flavor that I'm tasting. I don't know if I got a weird one.
I don't taste that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Are you getting like a little bit of fruitiness?
I don't know, maybe a hint of something a little bit different.
It's different and I like it.
I like it too. The outside hard shell is thicker than on most of these, which leaves a little bit less for the inner soft stuff.
I think it's a little bit less truffly than the others.
It is, but I still really like Dove chocolate. I'm gonna probably have to go with an 8 on that one.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give it a, man, I think I wanna say 8 too. That's really good.
2 8s, I think that's got the highest score so far.
Is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
An 8 total for that.
All right, well that's the final one. So we're gonna add up the scores and then bring the final 2, and then we're gonna try them again to see what the best is.
Be right back.
We've tallied up all the scores and we've got some pretty surprising results.
Yeah, I'm
the top 2 are Russell Stover and Dove. I was not expecting that.
I was definitely not expecting that with the Russell Stover. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I guess there's a reason it's so popular, huh? And it's not just because it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's really good too.
Coming in last, not too surprising, I would say, is Hershey.
Yeah.
They didn't do so well, but still good candy. Just not your premium Valentine's Day chocolate.
Yeah. Before we got into this, I thought the ones, you know, I like Lindor, so I thought that was going to be up there. Godiva is the most expensive, but no, we're left with Russell Stover and Dove.
And left with is a good way to describe it because we only have little morsels here.
Yeah, we have little tiny pieces.
The Russell Stover, you know, it came in this assortment, and so there were only 2 pieces of the truffle. And Colin,
I ate all of mine.
Got a little bit excited and finished his off.
I mean, there's only 1 piece of chocolate. How could I not finish it?
So we cut in half what I had left. So anyway,
2 tiny little pieces.
All right.
But hey, that's the reason we're doing this taste test video. We did not expect these 2 to get here. You might have just thought, okay, well, the most expensive one is probably the best. So I'll get that one. But yeah, here we are.
All right, which one are we going for first?
Let's do, I guess we only get 1 bite of each, huh?
Yep.
Let's see. We just tried Dove, so let's go for the Russell Stover.
That's a good point.
It's good. That's why it's up there.
That's good. Kind of tastes like hot cocoa.
It does a little bit, actually, yeah.
All right. Should we do the Dove?
Has a richer flavor, I think.
Boy, that's tough.
And again, that weird, I know you're not getting it, but I'm getting some sort of weird raspberry, like fruity taste that I really like.
I think the Russell Stover was a little bit more dark chocolate after having them side by side.
Yeah.
The Dove actually seemed a little bit more on the milky side.
It did.
Surprisingly. But as far as which one is better, boy, they're
pretty close.
They're pretty dang close.
I think I have which one I like a little bit better, but then if you take into account the cost, the Russell Stover, that's the cheapest one, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
for the cost, in my opinion, there's no doubt that the Russell Stover is the best value. As far as which one purely by taste is better, I guess I would have to just lean so very slightly towards Dove, but not much.
Yeah, I'm completely in agreement. Slightly, Dove.
All right, well, there you got it. Dove has the packaging, and it has the taste, and as far as price goes, not bad at $1 an ounce. So why not?
All around the best.
Yeah, go for it and get some Dove chocolate for your Valentine this Valentine's Day.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next week.
See ya. And don't forget them flowers.